Hey guys, Jess here with Cross Country Mortgage. Today I'm here to give you 10 tips when purchasing your first time home. So, tip number one, right? Checking your credit. Credit scores play a huge part when you are purchasing a house. I cannot stress this. Credit scores. So when you're purchasing a home, basically you have to make sure your credit is good to go. Like a 620. There's some companies that accept a 620, some is 680, right? So that you can get, most of the good loans and stuff like that. And then also making sure that you don't have a lot of hard inquiries, a lot of debts on your credit score, like on your credit report. Credit plays a huge part because it lets us know what you're qualified for and if you're able to repay, you know, pay us back. If not, say bye bye to the house, right? So, step number two is knowing your budget. Like, be real with yourself, right? Like you don't want to get a house where it costs like $1 million and you're not able to afford the mortgage every single month. $1 million mansion, beautiful, right? It's your dream home. You want it, you work hard for it, but wanting it is fine, but it's you being able to afford the mortgage payment every single month. Number three, considering your needs and what you want, like the location, where you want to be and stuff like that. Like it plays a huge part of when you're purchasing a home, because if you're one of those people that have children, right? You want to make sure that you buy a house, because you buy a house in a good area, because this is where you're going to be until you decide, I don't want this house no more. I want to move somewhere else. And then you're moving your whole family in another place. You want to make sure that you and your family are comfortable at that point, like until you buy the house. Number four, getting a good realtor, because sometimes I'm not gonna lie to you, you doing the process by yourself, finding a house, it can be very, very stressful. And finding a realtor basically is like you saying, you know what, I trust you with my life. Find me the best home and let's, get it cracking and stuff. So finding a good realtor is a one of the parts as well, because sometimes, I mean, I'm sorry, we can have some shitty realtors that only cares about their money, 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 but you need to make sure you find somebody that will care for your needs, that's going to listen to what you want and what you need, you know? And also getting financing, like like us, cross country, getting financing and stuff like that. It's another thing if you don't have $1 million to put down, you know what I mean. um and then while you're in the process of getting financing, that's number six. Comparison, like, cross country, you might get a loan with cross country, you might get a rate with us that you might not like, and then you go to Rocket Mortgage or something like that, and they give you a better deals. It's like at the end of the day, it's like you got to make sure you know what's best for you, what you're able to afford and stuff. So yeah, getting pre-approved. I'm not gonna stress this. It's like at the end of the day, getting pre-approved. Some people feels like, okay, yeah, I'm good to go. No, one thing is like getting pre-approved is a letter. It's like when you working with a realtor and stuff. Most of the time, it's like a realtor would not help you find a home until you get that pre-approval letter from us, the lender, because sometimes it's like Picture this: you're going to work, right? You're working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and you don't see no money. I mean, would you still keep going to the job? No, right? So it's the same thing as the realtor. The realtor don't want to waste her time or his time to basically try to go and find your house, and then later on you're not qualified for nothing. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like getting a pre-approval letter is good as well. Down payment assistant, guys, you don't want to miss out on money. I mean, look at the environment nowadays. Everything is so expensive, right? So looking for down payment assistance can also help you a lot. There's a lot of programs out there for first time home buyers. Look into it. Look into those stuff. Like, I would not, honestly, I cannot stress this. Look into the first time home buyer assistant programs. They will help, and it's the best thing for anybody. And especially, like, if you don't have a lot of money to put down, they can also assist you with that. um Negotiating with the seller, that's another thing too, because if you can save up money in a way, in any ways, do it, right? Because sometimes it's like life is expensive nowadays. You don't want, if you can save up like 1,000, 2,000, maybe 10 grand, right? Negotiate with the seller. Always try to negotiate with the seller, because you never know. Because some of the sellers, they really trying to like sell the house like ASAP, because they got to go somewhere else, um like for work. And then sometimes the house is just bad luck for them. They don't want to be there no more. Maybe bad divorce, some family member just passed away there, and they don't want to be there. They're just trying to get rid of it. So just try to see if you can negotiate with the seller. And the last one is drawing up a contract. So this is where, like, everything is good, and prepare to go make an offer and all of that. And then the deposit and stuff, you get the earnest money and all of that. So this is where everything just fall off to place. Now you're waiting for closing, and the keys. You get the keys, and then you're officially a first time home buyer, or second or third, whatever. So yeah. So if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up, and I'll be more than happy to help, assist in any way as possible. I'll see you later. Peace.